welcome to a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that feature upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Trying to find room. It's Ball. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create here on the move. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They're able to move the sticks and set up now, first down at the 34. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you've got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks free. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The Gators are in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. Trucks through the defender. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First and goal, handoff. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner.
Really like the timing of this call by the offense to pull out the jet sweep. They got some positive yards. Unfortunately, came up a little bit short on the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Powering through. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's in the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught, could he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That is into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's going to hand this off. A quick juke. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's an out route. The catch made.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Short completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but not before getting in enemy territory at the +47.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And it's a bunch formation. To the air. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And it's hauled in way downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. You're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. It takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the call in the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Now here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. The momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's in the clear. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Toss play to the outside. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Heading left after the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He hands it off from the gun. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. You make the tackle, but gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yeah, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Great cut there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. The offense is set up with excellent field position. QB decides to keep it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Chewing clock with the running game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a run to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receivers are bunched together. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a lossing play.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but set up the offense at the 35. The Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.